Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Operation Broken Fang breakdown. Let's get started.
We talked about the collections. This week we're going to be talking about the cases, the stickers, as well as the pass itself and the best way to utilize your stars. Starting off, we have the Broken Fang case. Now, the Broken Fang case brought quite a lot of new skins. Some, including the M4A1S print stream, were pretty well liked by the community. What are your thoughts on this case?
So, my thoughts actually on the case are that you don't actually need to buy the case at all anymore. Right now, the best use for your stars isn't to buy the case because the case has really dropped a lot in value and it will continue to drop as stars potentially, as rumored, become cheaper.
Yeah, and following that, the skins in the case as well are going to keep dropping in price as the case value drops as well.
Yeah, so right now we're not looking into, we're saying as our recommendation that you don't pick up anything for an investment of in either the case or the skins in the case at this moment in time. If we do a post-operation breakdown of investments, that would be a better time to cover that, as some of those skins may then be the right time to invest in them.
There's definitely some nice looking skins in this case. Because the prices are going to keep going down, now is not the right time to pick one up in terms of investing.
So moving on to the stickers, we have the 4 investment grade stickers that we bring out of the collection, which are the Stone Scales, the Battle Scarred Hollow, the Enemy Spotted Hollow, and the Ancient Beast. Now, of those 4, the Ancient Beast is the only one that I don't like. Supposedly it has a very good sticker scratch pattern, but for the people that aren't going to scratch stickers and are going to leave them unapplied, I don't think that it has quite the draw. But it is on this list. It is a good option for investing.
Yeah, I think the Ancient Beast is definitely the least good in terms of aesthetics, but the price is also extremely low. And for a foil, I would say that possibly if you're able to pick this up at the very bottom, it's definitely going to be undervalued, which is why it's going to be going up. But obviously, we gave 3 other possible options, and those are definitely going to be a little better.
Fully agree. The Ancient Beast is quite cheap. That is the only reason that has made this list, is it has good investment potential just due to the rarity of it after the operation. That's the only reason it has made this list. It's probably the weakest of the 4, but it is still making the list.
Now, I see you have the Battle Scarred Hollow in this list. The Battle Scarred Hollow first came out. I think a lot of people were like super hyped about it. They thought it looked really cool. First, I was a little skeptical because I felt maybe it was a lot smaller than the other ones in terms of the sticker area. But I think I've changed my mind. It's definitely a really nice sticker.
Yeah, the Battle Scarred Hollow actually looks quite nice, and it actually wears quite nicely as well as it gets scraped. So it becomes kind of a helix pattern as it gets scraped. So there's actually a lot of intricacy that you can create. So on some of the other collection skins that we mentioned in yesterday's video, there is a lot of complexity that you can add to those skins with using a battle scarred hollow to make the skin look even that much better.
Yeah, I think in general, a lot of these stickers have some really cool stuff going on when they're being scraped. I think for the stone scales as well, if you scrape it, there's little like dots that are revealed in the scales, and some of the color of the skin underneath shows through, and it looks very nice as well.
So moving on, we have the pass sale and the pass rumors. There are 2 rumors that I have heard. One is that the pass will go on sale. That's pretty much a given. It will probably go on sale. It's probably going to be in the last 2 weeks of the operation that it goes on sale. And the other one is that stars are going to be discounted, and that's probably also very likely to occur. That stars will get discounted down below what their current rate is, probably to about 50% off, maybe 75, maybe 25, I should say, percent off. But not drastic, but that should bring additional money in for Valve at the end of the operation, and that's usually why they do that.
Now, I do want to note the amount of stars that you get buying the pass, which is 100 if you complete all the missions, It's still going to be the lowest price 4 stars compared to just buying them in-game store.
Exactly. Yes.
Provided you do have to complete the missions.
Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of people that will start farming missions those last couple weeks with those to get those additional stars. But for 2 to 3 hours, I would say 2 to 3 hours a day for 7 days, you could get all the operation missions done because there are many of them that you can play the same map and get multiple stars for different weeks. Because you only need 6 for each week, it is possible. You would just need to do it with a friend to do all of the Guardian missions. But even if you don't have a friend, then doing all of those Guardian missions by yourself is possible as well.
Yeah, so for those of you who have held off on buying the pass, I would say you have the spare money to do so. It's definitely going to be a good experience. You're going to get to find out a lot of cool things about the game. You get to play it. You'll get to get all these new things, and you'll probably even make profit. So it's definitely something I highly recommend doing.
Yeah, so for me myself, I have it on my main account. I already bought the Operation Pass because I like having all the latest and greatest. But on my alt account, one of my alt accounts, I plan to purchase the pass so that I can gather the extra stars because honestly, there's enough methods in here just to quick cash out your stars that you can make profit on the pass. It's not a lot of profit, but it's an extra $10 of profit for just getting the pass on sale and playing the operation missions.
Honestly, I would say you can probably make quite a lot more profit than that. I personally bought the pass for the full price of $15, and so far we're about, I would say, halfway through the operation. I've already made $10, $5 profit. So I put all my stars into the sticker collection, and as of right now, it's worth $25.
So there you go. So the perfect example is, yeah, if you go and if you're unlucky and you end up with all with all paper stickers rather than foils and hollows, yeah, you're going to end up unlucky. But if you do get a couple good stickers, I was thinking just even cases. Strictly, if you just went and got all 100 stars and bought cases and sold them immediately, you could benefit and profit on the pass by itself.
Yeah, definitely. And on the topic of stars, let's go over what we think are the best pick for putting your stars into. Now, the options we have are the group patch, which costs 2 stars, the graffiti collection, and the recoil stickers, as well as the broken fang stickers. So, graffitis and stickers, they all cost 1 star. And the 3 collections all cost 4 stars. And of course, we have the broken fang case, which is 2 stars.
Yeah, so breaking down those individually, I would say that great option is the Broken Fang stickers. I think that there's a lot of them being opened. I think that there's a lot of great value in them. Now, something that you might find if you aren't getting great luck on the Broken Fangs and you want to try something a little bit of a riskier strategy to go after the recoil stickers, as there's going to be a lot less supply of them after the operation in the next 6 months, that those will be kind of the next kind of sticker capsule. I believe that those are going to be a capsule that gets re-released, so they will be a shorter term investment simply because they are designed as a community sticker collection or for that capsule, so they may be re-released. I don't know that they will, but they may be. It's just one of the concerns you have to look at. Otherwise, any one of the 3 collections is a good option. I prefer right now either the Ancient Collection or the Havoc Collection, just because so many people have overspent their stars on the Control Collection right now, and those prices are continuing to drop. There's a little bit more stability in the Havoc and Ancient Collections, just due to the fact that there are so many less people that have opened them.
So, feel out of your 100 stars, I think the safest way to go is definitely going to be cases. You can put it into cases, you'll get 50 cases out of it, and selling at market price right now, you'll probably get about 62 cents out of each one. And so 62 cents times 50, that's going to be about $30 US. And if you spent $15 on the pass, just doubled your money. Safe and easy. However, if you want to have some more fun, maybe get some nice stickers that you'll craft up later, I would definitely go for the Broken Fang stickers. because there is a bit of luck involved. Don't get me wrong. If you get all the paper stickers, definitely not going to be making as much. You might even be at a loss. But I'd say overall, you're probably going to break even at the very least. And if you're a little bit lucky, you get a couple battle scarred hollows, you're definitely going to be making more profit than the case.
Yeah,
And then I think the third option is if you're really feeling it, you really just don't care if you end up going out on a huge loss, and you could put it into the collections, but I just feel that's a little too risky.
yeah, if you're using the stars, that's too risky. If you're interested in investing in the collections, watch the previous episode. We break down basically the skins to go for. You're not going to try to. The best thing is to not try to get those skins out of a. Using your stars, you're better off just to buy them on the market and get something that gives you some profit directly right away that you can then use money to spend on those skins.
I think one thing that Heaping noticed was that agents are actually one of the worst steals for stars. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I broke down each of the agents and what their average prices are. So if I factor no luck into any of this, that you get an expensive agent versus a cheap agent, and you just simply say, I am going to get an agent if I open this pack. Agents are currently going for anywhere between about 18 cents and 25 cents per star. That is between master agents, exceptional agents, and distinguished agents. Those are the three different categories. They are all very bad in terms of your star utilization. You're better off to spend the $5-6, pick one up off the market, than to spend the stars in game to try to open one of them, to try to get your favorite agent. Even though your agent seems expensive, the odds tell me that you're not going to make anything more than 25 cents for those agents.
To compare this with how much you get out of the Broken Fang case, which is no luck at all, that's going to be about 34 cents per star, which is almost double or at least 50% more than what you would get out of the agents. Okay, so to recap today's episode, we talked about the Broken Fang case as well as the stickers. And for the Broken Fang case, we don't recommend buying it right now or any of the skins in it as we see it going down in the future. As for the stickers, we think they're a pretty good investment, but it's probably best to focus on the higher tiers such as the hollows and the foils, as those will have lower quantity than the paper stickers. We talked about the stars and the Operation Pass and how those are going to be changed or possibly go on sale in the future, as well as what's the best option for your stars. Then that's going to be it for today's video. See you guys next week.